Hello, and welcome to this edition of SAC News. I am Maria Gutierrez.
And I am Aiden Shoemaker.
On this edition of SAC News, a food drive for Santa Ana residents.
And a Native American festival comes to Santa Ana.
But first, SAC's Thrive Center hosted its Register to Vote event this past Tuesday. Students had the chance to explore different booths and learn about why voting is important and how it affects them and their community. The Orange County Registrar of Voters were also there and helped eligible citizens register to vote. At the end of the event, participants were also encouraged to submit their voting passport in exchange for Joe's Italian ice cream.
Santa Ana College's Learning Center hosted a series of workshops for students. The workshops focused on how to write college papers. The event covered subjects like evaluating sources, research paper guidance, and proper grammar. During the session, students were also learned store citations for a variety of reports. After each presentation, students were able to ask questions about what they had learned. Once the workshop was done, some students stayed behind to work on their own homework assignments. For more upcoming workshops, visit the SAC website.
But say like you wanted to look up Tigwell.
Floral Park will be hosting its annual food drive for the next 2 weekends. The first drive will be held from November 10th through the 12th, and the second one will run from November 17th through the 19th. Organizers are taking non-perishable donations like cans of corn, bags of rice and beans, as well as instant gravy and boxed mashed potatoes. They will also be accepting perishable donations that include pumpkin pie, frozen turkey, and bags of bread rolls. Donations will benefit families from the Boys and Girls Club in Santa Ana. Food will be accepted from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the address below.
Santa Ana is celebrating Native American Heritage Month. With a festival in Thornton Park, it will take place on Sunday, November 12th, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Organizers say it will commemorate and celebrate the diverse cultures of Native American peoples. The event will include performances, vendors, arts, crafts, and more. For more information on the event, visit the Santa Ana website and search Native American Heritage Festival.
A trade show that features small collectible figurines is coming to Santa Ana, also known as Funko Pops, which are popular with collectors, kids, and adults. The free event will feature more than 30 vendors selling Loungefly bags, action figures, and art. It will also allow attendees to sell, trade, and buy Funko Pops. It takes place the second Sunday of every month from noon to 7 p.m. at 4th Street. For more information, you can visit Eventbrite and search Funko Swap.
The Frida Cinema is calling all Southern California artists to submit art inspired by Studio Ghibli films. Organizers say they did this to honor the recently announced retirement of manga artist, filmmaker, and animator Hayao Miyazaki. The art will be placed as part of an exhibit held from December through January. All submissions are due on November 27th. For more information, you can visit the Frida Cinema's website below.
A historical tour recently strolled through the streets of downtown Santa Ana. Attendees learned about Santa Ana's historical building and their history. Organizers say some buildings have been redone and repurposed for modern use. The old courthouse in Santa Ana was the first stop on the tour. The guide went over what the courthouse has been used for over the years and the material that were used to build the structure. Another stop included the old City Hall, which was built to replace the previous City Hall destroyed in an earthquake in 1933. The final stop was the First Presbyterian Church of Santa Ana. Organizers say these tours are an important way for the community to learn about Santa Ana's past.
What we do at Preserve Orange County is public education, advocacy, talking with developers, talking with cities, and so forth. I would just like to encourage people to come out on walking tours or bus tours that we do have to see these buildings. There's nothing better than actually seeing these buildings to understand what they are all about and why we should save them.
Let me tell you about the last lynching that occurred in California.
That's it for this edition of SAC News.
Be sure to follow us on social media and watch previous episodes of SAC News on our YouTube channel.